Chiz Pimiento spread was prized for its simplicity and versatility. It could be used as a sandwich filling, a dip for vegetables or crackers, or even as a topping for burgers and hot dogs. Pimiento cheese likely originated in the late 19th century when cream cheese and canned pimientos became widely available in the United States. Pimientos are sweet, red cherry peppers that were first grown in Spain and Portugal but became popular in American cuisine. To start with, I am not here to teach you how to cook, but I'm going to show you that anyone can cook. I'm not going to emphasize that one, I just really want to have a break from that now. To start with, we need 1 or 2 large red bell peppers. It depends on your preference. You can add more if you desire. Mama already roasted this under the grill, or you can also put it on top of the stove. Roasted and peeled to bring out their sweetness and flavor. The pimiento cheese spread gained popularity in the southern states of America, particularly in the Carolinas and Georgia, where it became a staple in home kitchens and later in diners and restaurants. By the early to mid-20th century, commercial versions of pimiento cheese began to appear on grocery store shelves. Companies capitalized on its popularity by offering pre-made versions for convenience. But why do you need to buy that pre-made when you can make your own and it's easy and it just takes 10 minutes to prepare? And that's the whole purpose of this video.
Yeah.
After peeling off the outer layer skin off, mince or small dice these peppers. Well, again, since texture is one of the key factors to build contrast in every dish that we make, you can slightly make bigger cuts to this one. This recipe is so versatile that you can tweak based on your preference. Believe me that good things about cooking is that we can always adjust accordingly. After cutting the whole thing, place in a shallow container. Better to put this in a container with a lid so you can just put this in the fridge right after. But a large enough container so that we can mix this up properly. Next is cheese. Cut it into bit size or grate the cheese finely. You can decide which cheese you want to use to this recipe, but cheddar is a good start. We use flavored cheese here, cheese with black pepper. Let's have a little history before we continue.
Why?
Cheese making likely began around 8000 BC when early humans started domesticating animals like sheep, goats, and cows for milk. Nomadic tribes stored milk in containers made from animal stomachs. I'm picturing it in my mind that it's not a very beautiful image, which contained enzymes that curdled the milk, a crucial step in cheese making. Early civilizations in Mesopotamia and Egypt developed more advanced techniques for cheese making. Archaeological evidence suggests that these ancient cultures produced and consumed cheese as a part of their diet. Cheese making spread throughout Europe with the expansion of the Roman Empire. Romans improved cheese making tendencies and diversified cheese varieties. Monks in medieval Europe played a significant role in advancing cheese making practices and preserving knowledge through monastic records. There's too many big words. Help! The Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries
can replace you with heavy metal!
Brought mechanization to cheese production. Cheese making shifted from small-scale farm operations to larger industrial factories, enabling mass production and distribution. In the 20th and 21st centuries, cheese making has become a global industry, and some people who are going out of their way to fake it.
Oh no!
Different countries and regions have developed unique cheese varieties based on local traditions, ingredients, and methods. How about you, repeaters? Let us know in the comments below what your favorite cheese is. I love hearing from you guys. Now let's get back to this. Put in the same container as the peppers. Set aside. Next, mayonnaise. Try to put 1/4 cup first. Then if you still want to make it more runny, you can add more. But if you like it when it's a little bit dry, then maybe you can stick it to that measure. But for us, we like it a little bit runny when we spread it onto the bread. Or any dry stuff like crackers, breadsticks, or celery. It still blends perfectly. I just realized that we only made this recipe with just 3 ingredients.
Fuyo!
We don't need to add any salt here or more because the cheese is already salty and the sweetness is coming from We don't need to add any salt here more because the cheese is already salty and the sweetness is coming from the red bell peppers. But if you think it still needs more seasoning, season the mixture with salt and pepper to taste. Remember that the cheese and mayonnaise already contain some salt, so start with a little and add more if needed. Mix everything together until we form this one evenness. Right after we make this, of course, badly we need to try straight away. Make sure you buy bread, any kind of bread, before making this recipe. I'll tell you that it is so tempting and it's really hard to miss, to eat this right away. But for a best result, cover with the lid and refrigerate the Chiz Pimiento spread for at least 1 hour before serving. This allows the flavors to meld together and enhance the taste. Store any leftovers in an airtight container in the refrigerator for up to 3 to 4 days. Make sure to stir before serving again as the mixture may separate slightly. Enjoy! Chiz Pimiento spread is a versatile and delicious addition to any gathering or snack time. Adjust the seasoning and ingredients to suit your taste preferences and enjoy the creamy, flavorful goodness of homemade Chiz Pimiento spread. Thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for more recipes that awaits, or more adventures. See you in the next videos, my dear repeaters. Bye-bye to all of my repeaters. That is all from COOKreapEAT.